Hey guys, Ultimate Deadpool here. I'm back for a little bit. I'm not entirely sure what my schedule is going to be for the next couple of weeks, so just bear with me for a little bit. So, this video is titled New Stuff for Future Videos. Um, this is one of them. I'm going to start wearing this almost every video because it's a Lego hat, and I'll put a link in the description if you guys want this. It's like $12 or something like that, I think. And it's going pretty much whatever's on my hat is going to start. Is going to be the topic I'm going to be covering. So this is just random, just to show you guys it's a Lego hat. So, um, so we got a couple of new stuff and a couple of updated projects, and it's gonna be fun. So let's get into things. Alright, so first off, we got an updated deal. So this is the robot arm thing, and I changed the fingers because I didn't like not being able to move my fingers that much. So I think I've already covered this in my last video. I could be wrong. So in that case, I'm just gonna go ahead and cover it again. I was watching Odin Makes. I like the way he did his Infinity Gauntlet with this type of technique, so that way he still had full movement in his fingers. And then I got a basic base plate. Now all this is plastic. This whole glove, except for the actual glove itself, is plastic. So sprayed in very shiny spray paint. So I also added some more brackets and stuff, so that way this part looks like it's all one piece. It's actually really reflective. So, and then I added some more stuff on here. And then if you press that button, it turns into a watch, and it tells you the time, and then it goes off. So, this is one of the updated things. I'll come back to this in another video, because it's still not quite done yet. It's getting there, but it's not quite done yet. I do have at least one more actual circuit board to add to it, and then the glove is just part of that. So it is two separate pieces, but I'm going to count it as one project. So this is the glove. So again, the black part is an actual glove, and then the silver part is plastic. So except for in the fingers, that's all part of the glove, just hand painted. Well, the whole glove was spray painted silver, but the black is all hand painted in. So everything works. And hopefully over time the black paint doesn't chip off too much. So on to the fun stuff. So this prop was also inspired by DIY Prop Shop. I believe that's the people who made this. This is a lightsaber. Obviously you can't really tell, but so here's the handle. I had to actually remake the handle from my last video. So this is not the original handle. This part is, but this part's not. Simply because the battery pack that I ordered didn't really have, it was too big to fit in my original handle. So I got different PVC pipe, and then now I can change the batteries relatively easy, or relatively easier than having them stick out. So this does work. So let us turn off the lights, except for the fish tank back there. I get the remote, power it up. There it goes. So it doesn't give you the perfect, Jedi lightsaber looking effect, because especially when you hold it up close, you can definitely see each individual LED. But if you hold it off to the side like this, it's not as bad. So there's blue, there's green. Hold on, blooper. Okay, now it's all synchronized up. And then there's red. So again, you can definitely tell it's LED strips. It looks worse on camera than it does on in this. You can have yellow lightsaber. It doesn't really look yellow on camera, but it's like a light green color. There's a lighter blue color. I think this is more Star Wars blue versus this. It just depends on what you want. And then you got hot pink as well. So, and then also if you wanted, you could have a white lightsaber. So, but everything on this works. And if you wanted to get really fancy, you could put it on demo mode. But to save myself a seizure, I'm just going to keep it on blue. So, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just, when I put the foam in it, it just didn't give it the washed out effect like I wanted. So, I mean, if I go to a Comic-Con or something and it's like I mean, even for like Star Wars intro videos, I could still use this. And people would understand that it's a lightsaber, but I hate this. Like, it looks like a theme park attraction at a carnival. So, but it's actually really bright on camera. It looks brighter on camera than it actually is. But so I mean, again, if you wanted to be Green Jedi, you could have it on green. If you wanted to be a Sith, you could have it on Sith. Most likely, I'll just use this for intro videos or intros. If I'm talking about like Star Wars or some stuff Star Wars related. So I'll film like one intro with it, and then do stuff from there. But everything on this does work, and then again, it's really easy to take out the battery pack or battery packs because there's 2 strands of lights in it. And it's honestly a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. It really is. It's definitely has a little bit of weight to it. You could definitely carry it around at a Comic-Con all day and not get tired, but it's not light. Okay, so on to the more vehicular stuff, because for some reason... Perfect. I don't know, it just... Oh, Freddy Krueger fell. Okay. So... Before you ask this, no, I don't watch Stranger Things, nor do I care to. I saw this at the store, and I just had to have it. So this is someone's Camaro from Stranger Things. I don't know who it is. I don't know what it is. All I know is it's a blue Camaro, not Mustang. It's a blue Camaro, and it looks really cool. So, all the doors open up, and then there's the engine. So I really do like this. This is a really cool car, and it will appear in my road rally whenever that happens. But it's just a really interesting look, and I do like the car. So I don't like the show. I never did like Stranger Things. I'm sure you guys are going to go in the comments, Stranger Things is awesome, blah, 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 blah. That's fine. I don't like Stranger Things. I don't care if you guys do, okay? Does that make sense? You know, everyone's got their own opinion. I just didn't like Stranger Things. It was not something I got into. And that's what's really making me worried about Ghostbusters. I'm taking this hat off. That's what's making me really worried with Ghostbusters Afterlife. It's Stranger Things with Ghostbusters. Don't screw it up. And speaking of Ghostbusters, we got Jada Diecast Hollywood Rides Ecto 1. And in the movie, you never see Ecto 1's engine. And I was a little weirded out when I opened the hood and saw that. It's just a gray deal with a air filter on the top. So, it was weird. And then the side door, I don't have any fingernails, so this door opens. And they had a missed opportunity on this one. They have the driver's side door and the passenger door open, but the other 2 doors don't open. I didn't understand it either, but these 2 doors don't open, but these 2 do. I don't get it. As of detail, it looks really cool. And this will appear in probably every Ghostbusters video. Because the Ecto-1 that I made isn't bad. It's just that's actually Ecto-1. The one that I built is Ecto-1A from Ghostbusters 2. Still recognizable. Still the same thing. I like the old look better. I realized they tried to spice everything up in Ghostbusters 2, but I just like the simplicity and the exquisite design of the original Ecto-1, which is what that is. So, on to my next car, which is actually Car from Knight Rider. So this is Kit's evil brother. He appeared in Season 1, Episode 5, I believe. It's called Trust Doesn't Rust. And then he appeared again in Season 3, I believe Episode 2. It was called Kit vs. Car. And this is what he looked like in that show. Or in those episodes. He looked like this in the second episode that he was in. He was all black, just like Kit in the first episode. And that's why they had to change his color, because the audiences kept getting confused on which vehicle was which. So, same thing as Kit. When you open the door, his scanner turns on. And this one, he's yellow. This car has the exact same features as the Jada diecast Knight Rider kit. You know, everything on it opens up. And the same thing when you close the door, the lights turn on as well. I think this one's actually a little bit faster than Kit, which is kind of funny. I'd have to do a comparison, but I'm not going to right now. So Car will appear in a couple of videos. So not often, because that's the only one I have. I have built Car in the past as a model, but the battery life on them suck because I have the wrong switch on it. It works, but the batteries only last a day, if that. So, last but not least, which is probably one of my personal favorite cars, and it's just because it's so weird because it only shows up in like 5 seconds of a movie, but yet it was popular enough to get its own diecast. This is the Freddy Krueger Cadillac from the end of Nightmare on Elm Street Part 1, the original. And this car looks great. I love the look of this. You don't really see it in the first film except for like the last 5 seconds of the film. Because at the end of the film, spoiler alert, Nancy and her dead friends get into the car. The car's convertible top opens up and boom, big surprise, it's Freddy Krueger's sweater as the convertible top for the car. And then boom, they drive away and they pull a sex doll through a window because that part of the movie was made extremely cheap. But you gotta give credit where credit's due. I still love the first Elm Street movie. The sixth one is always my favorite because it's the funniest. But in reality, I like them all. Except the second one. The second one is way too gay. But it's still an enjoyable film for the most part. So, there's the engine. And then the doors do open. So this car had a really crappily made Nancy Thompson in the passenger seat. And I didn't really want that in any videos. So I took it out. So you can kind of see where her butt would sit, or where she would be sitting in the car. And I took that out because I didn't want that in any videos. I thought it wasn't necessary. I don't know why. Who made this? Jada Diecast added that. They usually don't add figures like that into their vehicles. But for some reason with this one they did. And then it comes with a not to scale size Freddy Krueger diecast figure. And they had a missed opportunity because they left out all of his burn scars, which is like the defining look of Freddy Krueger, aside from that red and green sweater and obviously the 4-bladed glove. So, and then just like the other ones, the trunk opens up. So I will say this with Jada Diecast, they make some really good quality stuff. Because it's not heavy stuff. It's not like, what are those? The Malibu collectible diecast cars that cost up to $300+. They're not that heavy and they're not that, detailed. but they're enough to where you can be like, oh, this is really cool. You know? I mean, you never see any of this stuff in the... Like, the only thing you see of this car in the first movie is the top going up and it driving away. That's it. There's no exquisite shot or explicit shots of the car at each angle. So, obviously it's just a Cadillac, but still, that's pretty cool and a really good detail, even though if it's just a red car with a red and green top. It's still, you still look at it and you're like, that's the Freddy Krueger car. Mostly because of the top. But either way, it's still a really cool car. So, that will probably be driven a lot by Freddy in a lot of my videos. Most likely just for Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash. But it might be used in my Krueger remake that is coming out soon. I'm pleased to announce that. Krueger is being remade before too long. So, for those of you who are a really big fan of the first Krueger film, I am happy to announce that it will be remade, and I'll touch up on this in another video because I'm sure no one's going to watch it to this part. But if you do, thank you for that. If not, well, I honestly wouldn't be surprised. Nobody watches my videos, but that's okay. So, all in all, most of that was just cars, and then the two updated projects. And I say updated even though the lightsaber hasn't really been shown. It was shown for like 5 seconds in another video. And I'm sure you guys are tired of seeing the DIY projects, even though some of you guys, I do know, like seeing that stuff, so I will continue to do that for the people who do watch that stuff. And as for the car stuff, I know a lot of you guys are tired of seeing me talk about cars and break stuff down. You're like, oh yeah, this is what it looks like. Oh, they left out this detail, blah, 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 blah. I understand you guys are tired of seeing about that, but for those of you who do still like watching that, I will continue to make videos for them. I try to have a little bit of everything for everybody. So if you guys are big car enthusiasts, I try to make sure I got all that done. If you guys are DIY props, I try to get as much of that stuff as on. I cannot do reaction videos because I will not do reaction videos. Not after what happened with my other channel. So, if you guys are big on reaction videos, sorry, I'm not the channel for you. At some point, I will show you guys just how long it takes to do a stop motion. Because it ain't easy. Well, it's easy, but it's not time conservative. So, more stop motion videos are coming out hopefully soon. I don't know what my Home Depot schedule is, so whenever I find that out, I will plan my videos accordingly. Hopefully everything is going to be relatively simple and not me opening for the last 2 weeks. Or for the next 2 weeks, because that's what I've been doing. Just 2 weeks. So, once all that stuff blows over, I'll start uploading more often, like I used to. So, I do have a nice vacation planned, and I don't know how many videos I'll be able to take, but we're going to actually drive to, and this is going to be another video, we're actually going to drive to California to go see my aunt, and hopefully go to Disneyland, so hopefully I can get as much footage as I can there. If not, I'll obviously tell you about it, have pictures and everything, just like I did when I went to Legoland last year, so, even though it was in Dallas, which is close to where I live. I live in Plano, but that's close enough. So that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys stuck around this long, you guys are true Ultimate Deadpool Studio fans. And if you didn't stick around this long, honestly, I'm expecting it at this point, because people are like, oh, this is going to be boring, and then they just kind of leave. So it's understandable. Trust me, I do it all the time to other people. So it's not like it's just a one person type of thing. So, but if you guys do like these type of videos, please let me know. If you guys like to see more DIY props, like the lightsaber, the robot arm, the Freddy glove, that kind of stuff. If you guys want me to do more of that stuff, let me know. If you guys want me to show you guys how to make some of that stuff, just like the Ash Williams chainsaw, and stuff like that, please, again, let me know. I'm more than happy to show you guys how to do this stuff, because, believe it or not, the lightsaber is on a hellacious budget, and it's really good. It's really cheap to make. The robot arm, It's a little bit more pricey, but it's definitely doable if you're wanting to do a simpler design than what that is. And then all the car stuff is, 24, 25 bucks per car. So, yeah. I'm going to try to start doing gaming videos again before too long. All of that's going to be on Ultimate Deadpool Extras. I realize that channel has pretty much died. But, like I said, I didn't think that channel was going to last long. But, yeah. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys all next time on Ultimate Deadpool Studios. Peace out. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys all later. Bye.